Today I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this handheld fan that is shaped like a little camera. So let me show you the product. Okay, I got mine in white. It is pretty lightweight. It's made out of ABS plastics. So you can feel that it's just plastic everywhere, right? So the first thing you need to know when you get this is that you have to remove the transparent plastic film off of the battery. So the battery, when mine was packaged, it was already inside, so I had to open it up, take the battery out, and take the film off of it, and then be able to put it back in. So just be aware that it is encased in film with that battery. So it will not turn on until you take care of that. Also, you do want to fully charge it when you get it. It will have some charge, probably mine did, but fully charge it before you start using. So be prepared to take off that plastic and charge it as soon as you get it. Okay, so let me give you just a closer look at this camera and this camera fan and how it works. So there is this switch button right here. So you turn it, and as you can see, there's a blue light that will come on when you turn it on. So I don't know if you can hear that whirring. It's a really low setting, and then the more that you turn it to the side, the higher the speed goes on the fan. So it really starts to pick up there. And so from here, this is a good little burst of air. So if you're using this outside or something during the heat, it's going to be really refreshing right there. Okay, so you've got the low setting, the high setting, and anywhere in between. So you can really adjust the airflow that you want. Now here it is July and it is super hot, and so it's really nice to have just some convenient small fans that you can throw in a bag. So we do a lot of things outdoors, so when we're sitting at a park or something and it's hot and you're starting to sweat, it's nice to just turn a little fan on. Or when I see that my kids are getting really red in the face and they're just really hot and we don't have the option to go inside and there's not too much shade, having a fan is really nice to help them cool off. So that's a great thing about having this fan. I also think that this particular fan is super great for my kids because it doesn't matter how long they have it on. You know how children will just turn things on and keep it running. Doesn't matter to me about going through batteries with this one because it's rechargeable. I'll show you that in just a minute. Also, it has a fun shape. My kids really like that it looks like a camera. And as you can see from these spokes here, it is, unless they have super, super tiny fingers, it's really hard to get their fingers in there. So I know my 5-year-old and my 7-year-old definitely can't put their fingers in there. And I'm not sure with my little baby, but anyway, so you can hand this to your child and feel pretty confident about it being safe for them. Also, it's made out of plastic and it's pretty durable, so I'm not too worried about them breaking it or hurting themselves with it. So it's a good one for kids. Okay, one of my favorite features about this is that the battery is rechargeable. I hate replacing batteries. I really do. We go through tons and tons of batteries because we use a lot of electronic devices. And I really appreciate those products that feature a rechargeable battery, which is in here. To recharge this, you don't need to take that battery out at all. In fact, the only time that you'll probably open that battery covering is just to take the plastic case off of the battery. This is rechargeable with a mini USB charger. Okay, and so here that is right here. Oops. So you just plug that in and then plug it in to a USB charger or put on a converter and you can plug it into a regular power outlet. So when this is charging, that red light will come on when it's charging and then it will turn green to indicate that it's fully charged. So you always know when it's fully charged. Okay, as far as battery life goes on this, it's pretty good. The battery takes, you probably get 5 to 6 working hours out of this, and that depends really on the speeds that you're running. So more along the ends of like 5 hours if you're all the way up here on the high speed all the time, but you will get more out of it if you're running it on a more low speed. Okay, and then charging time is about 4 to 5 hours. So be prepared that if the battery is totally run down to get a full charge, it is going to take you about 4 to 5 hours. But if it's just running low, and you can tell when the battery's running low just by the speeds starting to slow down, so you're on high speed and it's not quite that high, you just plug it in. So if you're using this on a daily basis, you're on the go in the summer and you always have it out, just be prepared at the end of the day to come home and plug it in for a couple of hours, and then you're good to go for the next day. Okay, not too much to worry about with that. And it comes with the charger here, so it's really convenient to charge. But yeah, I love that feature that it has a rechargeable battery. There's also little rubber mounts right here, so it can sit up easily. Let me show you. So it'll just sit on its own. So if you're using this on the porch or something, you can easily sit it on a table. Whoops. You can easily sit it on a table beside you and be able to blow it towards you. Also, sometimes I like to use this fan. I'll sit on my kitchen counter while I'm making, food in the kitchen, and the kitchen gets a little bit hotter with the oven or stove on. So it's nice that you can just sit it down and it will stand steadily there. You can also hold it over yourself or do whatever you want with it, really. It's lightweight, it's convenient. This is one that my kids particularly like, and I feel really confident just giving this one to them and letting them take it around with them outside. Doesn't matter if you leave it on and run the battery down, because you don't have to be replacing those batteries every single day. All you have to do is come in and plug it in. So these mini fans that are rechargeable batteries are terrific. So I definitely enjoy products like this. They're so easy to use, so easy to throw into a bag and pull out if you're spending lots of time outdoors. It's simple, it's straightforward, and it's rechargeable. I really couldn't ask for too much more in a little handheld fan.